everybody, welcome back to this operation on Mysterious Valley Spaceport, also known as Clouds the Map. It's your boy County Check, back again with the lads today, flying in the F4U. Not exactly sure which one, I don't remember. I mean, they're all pretty much alike. Just slight differences. What an iconic body and wing shape though, right? Am I right? We will be flying this match directly after having played several ground matches. Definitely not enough ground matches for us to get back into the swing of it. I think Stefan and I might have had 3 or 4, and Chris maybe 1 or 2 matches. Definitely not enough to learn the maps, get back in the swing of it. Just kind of familiarize yourself with the control scheme. And bro wanted to fly, so he came back in here to fly. And yeah. My teammates do okay here, but I achieve nothing. You see, these guys that I'm flying with, generally, they fly into a match, they locate the enemy, they get on their tail, and they kill them. I fly into a match, I locate the enemy gets on my tail and kills me. It's representative of my experience if you've seen any of these videos. I think I still have something like 110 saved footages, some of them up to half an hour long, because that's like the limit on my PlayStation. Literally records a half an hour. So, plenty of material coming still. If you're new here, my entire shtick was that I'm an American main with a skill issue trying to create a community and find help to improve at the game and get people to fly with. And I've done that, but I could do it more, you know, like, you don't want to stop when you have success, right? You want to have more success, I would imagine. I've also got some new subscribers recently, so thank you to anyone who has subscribed and is watching this, although probably they're not. I'd imagine they only subscribe to the shorts. It's very rare that someone subscribes due to one of my longer form videos. I personally don't like shorts and don't like the change that they create in humanity. I mean, humans, if you give them a shiny new toy, they'll do everything stupid in the world with it before they realize how it negatively affects them. I mean, as a society, we're still reeling from the social changes that came from cars and television, let alone adjusting to the societal changes that came from the internet, which has completely changed the face of humanity. Those 3 things. And maybe not just cars either, but like mass ease of transportation. Used to be ideas were kept in a small place, you know. Societies kept in a small area. Cultures were able to flourish and exist culturally because you were from an area. Now, one area is much like another because you can be connected to anybody anywhere. Take this channel for proof of instance. One of my squad mates is like 6 hours from me in the next state over. And another one of my squad mates is 6 hours different in the time zone all the way over in Europe. I really hope all the women there are shaving their armpits for him. Oh my god. Probably they're not though. Another of my squad mates is, all in Canada. And one of them is down off the coast of South America. Wild, right? People that I talk to on a daily basis that comment on my videos and offer me advice, and I can even fly with them in Warthunder on the same team, and we're on like 3 different continents. It's amazing to me that is how it is. But then again, I come from the time of, 5 channels on the TV and cable being something you had if you were rich. Me personally, I'm so poor, I don't think it can be described how poor that I am. I have 0 income at this time and have not had income since August. I have not been working since August, as the job I was working at was too physically demanding for my heart to take it. They hired me knowing that and told me it would be okay, but once they got their seasonal use out of me, everybody's face got cold, and they were like, hey, you could leave. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And I have another friend who's basically losing their job too, and they get like a severance package and pay for certain types of months, and it's like, wow, bro. Whenever I lose a job, I just get told to basically fuck off. Hope you don't need anything. I had a problem with my heart, and I tried to get government insurance, but I had made $400 too much the previous year. So, since my numbers on paper were too high, obviously the government can't help me, even though they have all kinds of money and assistance to hand out to people who broke the law by entering our country illegally. Sure, America is great because of immigration. Hell, I'm descended from some immigrants. You got the Irish and German immigrants that I'm descended from, stole the country from, and mated with the people that were already here to produce me. So I'm like half been here and half conqueror DNA. So I mean, how does that feel, right? To know that, the Indian side of my heritage was basically subjugated by the European side of my heritage. It's one of those things that I think of sometimes, since I fall into a, I guess, interesting category of personality types that, can hold 2 differing facts in my head without exploding. You know what I mean? Yes, settlers came here and kind of took the land from the Indians, but it wasn't us who decided we would fight for it. When we got here, they were already fighting with each other over who would own what. And so they were like, hey, we're here fighting. Oh, you're here too? Let's all fight then and see who wins. You know what I mean? The whitewashed elementary school version of history that people learn in America is designed to keep them ignorant of the truth. I mean, if you realize that the Phoenicians were here in America, that Canaanites, that is not taught in school, but if you read enough historical essays or just check out a page like Robert Sepehr, S-E-P-E-H-R, just in case you're curious, very interesting anthropologist, you find out that the Phoenicians were gatekeeping this area. And I mean, there's been Hebrew, ancient Hebrew found in Ohio on, plates, like a Decalogue stone that has carry loops, so that you could wrap a leather thong through it and carry it on your back, and it's got the 10 Commandments and the name of Jesus written how it was before Rabbinical Hebrew. But that's none of my business, And it's definitely not like the Vikings, who were a seafaring species, came over here either, or anything like that. clearly because somebody wrote a book, 3 decades ago that stated that people came across on some land bridge. No one else is allowed to disagree because he already got paid. So let's all just go with the Clovis first, right? Whatever, bro. This land has been known about and immigrated to by people for a long, long time. The thing that's different now is that the people who immigrated here in the past were coming to America to be Americans in America. Like they saw the program we had going, they liked it, they wanted to get with it. But the modern day immigration is from social groups and demographics of people that do not want to come over here and be American. They just want to come over here, take advantage of our system, and then continue to do whatever kind of thing it is that they do for their culture, which doesn't fit in here. Sometimes you have to say this doesn't work here because these groups of people don't exist well together. I mean, you look at people, we have so many people like near here in my area and in Michigan that are, Indian, Palestinian, Pakistani, Tibetan. Like, we have huge communities of people from Western Asia, I guess you would call it. I don't know what to call it. I don't know how to call them without making it sound racist or racially insensitive. But some of those people come over here and they're better Americans than some people who have been here. You know what I mean? It's amazing to see, bro. Hey, perfect landing. And you look at like someone like Vivek Ramaswamy. Bro, I would have voted for him in a heartbeat. He sounds more American than my Uncle Roger. I love it. Can't wait to see what they do. Hopefully they can reduce the government by like 90%, and then we won't have so much tyranny on our shoulders. Anyway, that's just my personal opinion. If you've got anything out of this ranting, low-quality gameplay, consider liking, subscribing, sharing the video with your friends, family, and pets. But most importantly, I hope you have an amazing, fantastic day, and that you don't let anything get you down. This is County Check, signing off, and we will see you on the next one.